The vice presidential debate between Ohio Senator J.D. Vance and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz was something that's become increasingly rare in modern American politics. Normal. In an event that is unlikely to change the trajectory of the presidential race, the two running mates were cordial with each other, training their attacks instead on the tops of the opposing tickets and focusing largely on policy differences. Vance repeatedly hit Vice President Kamala Harris on border security, while Walz lambasted former President Donald Trump on abortion rights. Vance was the Republican ticket's younger face and more polite voice. Unlike Trump, he pronounced Harris's first name correctly. He referred to his opponent by his title. He didn't often whine about the moderators, though Trump did so during the debate on his Truth Social platform. The Ohio senator also largely passed on opportunities to litigate the details of Walz's own biography. Walz, who was noticeably less comfortable on stage than Vance, settled in after a nervous start. He cast Trump as a liar who ignores experts and rejects truths he finds unfavorable. The debate was almost entirely focused on domestic issues. CBS moderators opened with a question about the escalating conflict between Israel and Iran, but did not ask about the United States' support for Ukraine in its war with Russia. The unusually normal debate ended with another refreshingly normal moment, the kind that hasn't been seen over the past decade of presidential debates. The candidates shook hands and chatted away from the microphones and lingered as their wives joined them. Here are 6 takeaways from the first and only scheduled vice presidential debate of the 2024 election. Did he lose the 2020 election? Walz asked Vance, attempting to force the Ohio senator to acknowledge a reality that Trump himself won't. "Tim, I'm focused on the future," was how Vance began his response. "That is a damning non-answer," Walz shot back. "Tim just mentioned a bunch of ideas. Now, some of those ideas I actually think are halfway decent, and some of them I disagree with," Vance said, before regaining his focus and adding, "But the most important thing here is, Kamala Harris is not running as a newcomer to politics. She is the sitting VP,